Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness of sustainable health in a business hustle space. The Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for What Would I Do? In today's episode of the Natural Health Podcast, we discuss this week's question. All questions are kept confidential. I read them and answer them as if it was me. Exactly why it's called What Would I Do? The information provided is not to be taken as advice and is solely for information purposes only. I am not here to cure, treat, or provide medical advice. I'm here to educate and inform you so you are able to take steps towards optimal health. Please discuss any medical issues with your healthcare professional. Let's get into today's question. This question is an absolutely amazing question. So thank you for sending it through. Absolutely love it. And it's going to affect all of us because all of us do this. Okay. The question is, I've been trying to drink more water. Currently, I drink 2 cups of water a day. I very rarely get thirsty. I do drink coffee and soft drinks, 1 a day of each at a minimum. I need to force myself to drink water and the thought of it makes me sick and gag. I do not enjoy drinking water at all. I know it is good for my health. What do I do? How do I increase my water intake? Please help. Reading that question, it makes me think that this individual is not the only one. There are so many Australians, the whole world out there, humans out there who just do not enjoy drinking water. And the thing is they know it's good for your health. You know water is good for your health, but you just can't seem to increase it. So today we're going to talk about it. Let's look into, first of all, why we need water. Okay. So the number one thing why we need water before I even get started is saliva. Yes, saliva, some people is disgusting, but we need it. We need saliva to break down our food. We need water to make saliva. So let's go back. Okay, so we need water to make saliva. We need saliva to break down food. We need the food to be broken down so we're able to extract the nutrients, minerals, vitamins from this food. So our body is able to be in optimal health. So essentially, we need water to be in optimal health. This is just one example of saliva. There are so many other examples. Okay. Water also helps us maintain our body temperature. Water helps lubricate our joints, our spinal cords, and our tissues so we're able to move. It detoxes our body, removing wastes through sweat, urination, or bowel movements, or even through our breathing. It assists with proper, regular bowel movements. So individuals who are constipated, or individuals who have diarrhea, they are releasing way too much of the electrolytes, so we need to put that back in. We need water to release our nutrients, to make access, to be able to use them, okay? It improves our blood oxygen circulation. It improves our cognitive function, our brain, and it helps with our mood. Yes, water can help with your mood, 100%. Okay, so water is needed for literally every single cell of our body to function at an optimal level, okay? And it's continuously being replaced. 20% of food, the rest depends. We get 20% of our water from food. So you who have written in, you're still getting some water from your food, about 20% of it. Okay, but that doesn't make up of it. So the 80% is dependent on us drinking water. How much water do we need? The question that I get asked all the time. Mahela, how much water should I drink? What should I do? How much water? Well, how much water all depends on your exercise. How much water we need depends on our exercise. It depends where you live. Do you live in a hot, cold climate? How much you weigh? Are you male or female? These are all dependent. Are you taking any medication? This is all dependent on your water, how much water you need to intake. So the connection here, let's make a connection. So a number of Australians are dehydrated, and then you ask them, how much water do you drink? And usually they say, I'm not thirsty, exactly like what you have written in. If you're not thirsty, how do you know you're dehydrated? Because a lot of us believe that we need to feel thirst to understand that we're dehydrated, so that we get water in so we're not dehydrated anymore. So How you can tell that you are dehydrated is by dry skin, is by dark yellow urine, which may smell. Your energy may be up and down low. You may have mood swings up and down. You may have insomnia. Your hair becomes brittle. These are just some signs that you need to take in more water in your everyday. The answer is not to just drink more water. That's not just the answer, because your body needs to adjust to it, okay? And from your instance, you have a negative relationship with water, which is indicated by your gagging. Okay, so the questions that I would ask is, how much water are you currently drinking? How much water do you need to drink for your age, weight, and environment? So we look at, okay, so for example, you're drinking 1 cup of water. To have optimal health, you need to drink 10 cups of water. So the difference is 9, if my math is right. So you need to increase your drinking water by 9 glasses a day. That might seem absolutely crazy for you, but we'll get into it. Then you have to ask yourself is, what flavor do you enjoy? So you're drinking some soft drinks. What flavor is that? Is that flavor lemon? So you absolutely love lemonade and those types of drinks. Do you have the signs of dehydrations that I have spoken about? Are you able to somehow reduce your intake of coffee, or you reduce your intake of soft drinks? Okay. What is your emotional connection to water? Who has forced you to drink water previously in your life that you've been disgusted by? Excuse my language, but in a sense, what is that connection there? Okay, so what would I do? Okay, if I only drank 1 cup of water and I needed to drink 10 cups of water, what would I do? Okay, I would increase my water intake week by week. So the first week, I drink 1 cup of water. Awesome. Second week, I drink 2 cups of water. Amazing. Third week, I drink 3 cups of water. I would take it gradually increase it. So then by week 9, you have reached your goal. And I might sound crazy taking 2 months to increase your water intake, but this is for life. This is permanent. These changes we're making for life, this is permanent. What I would also do is I would include lemon and salt in my water. Where salt goes, water follows, which means it's going to go straight into our cells. Okay, so therefore we're making the most out of the water that we are drinking. I would have a look at what herbal teas I enjoy. What flavors do I enjoy? I would incorporate herbal teas into my life. It doesn't just have to be water. Look at, do I actually enjoy good quality mineral water from the springs? If I do, I would incorporate that into my life. I would place fruit, like for example, strawberries and mint in my water to make it flavorsome, to make it be yummy, put a bit of, if you enjoy ginger, anything, lemon in it, whatever flavors you enjoy, so it's not just water. I would buy a glass water bottle and place it in my car, kitchen, living room, study. I would place it everywhere so I have reminders of, okay, I need to drink my water. I would also put a reminder in my phone every 2 hours or so saying water. So therefore I'm reminded. If I have a busy day, I sometimes forget. So there is a reminder there for me to take in that water. I would use a straw to make it a little bit more fun drinking water. So these are some of the things that I would put into place to ensure I increase my water intake. The key is that you're making simple, sustainable changes in your life. What I mean by that is it has to be simple. It can't be complicated. I'm not telling you out there to go buy a filter, this huge filter water that you're spending thousands of dollars on. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do something complex. All I'm saying is simple things. But I'm also saying sustainable. So increase it week by week. It has to be sustainable. Okay, it can't be for a month you do it and then it just goes out of the window. You want to put in a habit that is in there for life. I hope I have shed some light onto your question, and anyone listening who has a similar issue in regards to not drinking enough water. And I mean, I'm guilty of it a number of times, especially during winter. You may be guilty of it. You may know someone who is. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at mahela.raguse on Instagram, and I'll be in touch with you and hopefully be able to answer your questions via this podcast. podcast. Remember, you are not alone on this journey to optimal health. I'm here to assist you and make this journey a pleasant one. Until next Wednesday, love you.